What's going on, guys? This is Legit Cupcake 260, and I'm bringing you a video on my watercolor supplies. And another video, part 2 of this will be different watercolor techniques. So in this video, I'm just going over like what I've been using and showing you some of my pictures that I've done so far with the watercolors. You know, just to give you guys an idea. I'm really addicted to watercolors at this moment. We started doing them in school, and I absolutely love them. These are the ones that we used in class, but I ended up going on Amazon and I got my own set because I loved them so much. They're the Koi watercolors. I also have the Koi Pocket Field sketchbox, which I really love, and that's how I ended up falling in love with their paints, because these colors are just so pretty, so vivid, so beautiful, and I love them. And I love how it comes with this mixing tray. You can put it left to right. You got the sponges. It's very nice for on the go. Like when I go to my grandparents and stuff, I don't really want to be lugging all my tubes around. So this is an awesome option. It's very small and compact. It can fit into anything. And they have a smaller set that's even more compact. But yeah. So I'm gonna get started. But before I open these bad boys up, I'm just gonna show you a cheaper alternative to these. Not alternative, but if you're just starting out, I mean. Okay, these are the Reeves watercolor tubes. I've been using these for a while. They work really good. They're like a student grade. When I was starting with tubes, I didn't want to get anything too expensive because I wasn't sure how I was gonna like the watercolor tubes. But to be totally honest, I love them. I think I'm starting to like them better than the panned watercolors, like I showed you with the Koi box. So these are actually the paints that I've been using for all of my watercolor painting so far. So, because I only just got the Koi watercolors in the mail like a couple days ago. But I was like really tired. I was busy with other things, so I never got to do the video. But so those are the tubes. And here you're gonna see my mess. My watercolor palette. So these are the colors that came in the set, and I put them in these little wells. And then I just use these things to mix all different combos just using these 12 colors. So it was really interesting, really cool to get all these different colors and things like that. And I'm going to actually be doing another video to be comparing all different watercolor options that you have, and even gouache. I'm actually going to show you a gouache example that I did, even though it came out really bad. My gouache is actually right over here in my drawer. I organized my drawer, so now everything's pretty organized. This is my gouache. It goes from, like, you start from dark to light with gouache. I'm starting to still learn how to use it. Dramatic Parrot gave me the idea to start trying it. I'm not that crazy about it yet, but I haven't really worked with it long enough, so I really can't judge. But, you know, right now I'm sticking to watercolor. But anyway, so that's just what I've been doing. I just wanted to give you a little idea. Oh, and also to remember as the colors, I actually took artist tape. Sorry. And I put them on the bottoms. That way I remember all the colors. So, yeah, let me put my tubes away. The tubes, I feel like they last longer, too. So, it's another option. Okay. So, I'm going to show you some watercolor paintings that I did. This one was from the Frugal Crafter, Lindsay. She actually has a tutorial on this up on her YouTube, and it was a lot of fun to do this. I really liked it. It was very easy to follow. I'm looking forward to trying more of her tutorials in the future. It's really nice. It's actually very nice. It was a really nice tutorial. Mine didn't come out as good as hers, but I still like it. Okay. And now I'm going to move on. This is my Bird of Paradise that I did. It came out pretty nice. I mean, it was my first time really trying out watercolors and like how the bleeds work. Like, I love the way this texture came out in the corner and stuff. So that's my Bird of Paradise that I did. When I actually compare all the different watercolors, I'm going to be doing a Bird of Paradise for each brand of watercolors, and then I'm going to compare and contrast and everything. So that's that. And here, this is actually with the gouache. I did this for my brother, a baseball. And I did some Copic marker with it. It didn't come out that good because it's like my first time working with gouache. But I figured I'd show you guys anyway because I thought it was okay attempt. And here is my watercolor painting of a silhouette of a guy and a girl on a boat, the moonlight, the sky, and the water. It's one of my favorites. I really love doing this. This one was a lot of fun to do. And it was different because I really never did this technique before. And like I used paper towels for the clouds and for the water, and then for this I used like a flat brush, but it was rounded. Hold on, I think I have one right here. Yeah, here it is. It's a flat brush and it's rounded. So that was that. And also I actually put a little not masking fluid, but like I actually cut out a circle and I put it on top with some cement glue to kind of preserve that. And my last watercolor painting that I did was this wolf. This is my actual assignment for class, like just to paint whatever you want. So I decided on the wolf, and I used my watercolor tubes for it from my Reeves set that I showed you guys earlier in my messy palette. And this is what I did. It was really fun to do. You see this kind of texture here? It's actually not, I'm not going to keep it, it's not really a secret or anything. I just used regular table salt. So basically when I was done with my background and stuff, I did like a bleed effect for the background, so it was a lot of fun to do. Like where you put the water down, you tape it down with artist tape. And that way you get this nice clean border that I have. And then I just took the paints. I took a fan brush actually. My fan brushes. Here we go. I used a fan brush mainly for the fur and stuff. And then I used a regular little round brush for the eye and the nose and the mouth. But and then for the background I used a rigger brush because you kind of see the little tree branches. So that's basically that. But it was different because I haven't really done animals in a while, so it was a different thing for me. But like I said, it was a bleed effect to do the background and then add. And it was basically adding and subtracting paint to do it. For this, it was just fun to kind of flick around and play around with the paints and see what they can do. So, a really fun thing. So, anyway, hope you guys like those. I will be posting them on my Artemino. So, yeah. Oh, and I have one more, actually. This is another Bird of Paradise. This is my first attempt at Bird of Paradise. I kind of tried adding some pen and ink. I thought it would be a cool idea, but I didn't add a border on this one. But I like it. It's pretty cool. Not my favorite, but pretty cool. Anyways, let's see. Oh, and I'm going to show you another mixing palette. This is a mixing palette that actually came with my Reeves set that I got with the regular watercolors before I got the tubes. I've actually been using this one for the gouache. I'll be using this watercolor painting palette. This is a very cheap plastic one, but it works for my purposes. Also, I have my color wheel. There's so many different color combinations that you can mix. Obviously, you know, the regular ones, like red, orange, adding black, yeah, crimson, red, violet, blah, blah, adding white. Violet, adding blue. Blue, violet, adding blue. You know what I mean? But sometimes I can't always think, and I need to, like, come up with different color combinations. And I can't really think at the time. So it's nice to have this to come up with all different colors that you may or may not have in your set. And it's nice to see how you add these other colors. So if you have trouble memorizing different color options, that's really good. So I think this is really helpful. I got it really cheap. Like, this is a pocket one. Like, you can get bigger ones, but I was like, you know, I only need one that's on the go. So, yeah. Okay. So, I showed you the palette that I used for my Reeves paints. Wherever I managed to put it. That's my Realism Challenge book, which I'll be taking on that challenge in another video. It's the same palette, but this one obviously was more used. And that's the way my palette looks after doing all these paintings. But yeah, anyways. So here it is all nice and clean. So now you really get to see it. Whee! It's very beautiful. It's like, I don't know what it is with me, but like when I get new art supplies, I feel bad like making it all dirty and so because it looks so beautiful, beautiful and perfectly white. But obviously, it's not gonna stay that way. But yeah, so that's my struggle. I like how you can hold this on your finger. Not really like that, but you know what I mean. You can hold this on your hand. And then you can put your paintbrushes here so that way you can flip back and forth between the paintbrushes. Very nice kit. And let's move on to the final part, which is the koi watercolors, which I've been talking about all video but haven't opened. So I haven't really seen these either, so I'm really excited. Oh, they're so beautiful. Oh my god. They have so many different colors. Oh my god. I love this. Oh my god, they're so nice. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I'm looking at these and I'm going, this is crazy. Let's see. Now, how you set up your watercolor palette? Well, that's very simple. You're just going to watch me set it up. But, I'm just squeezing the paints in there. And after a while, as you use them, I'm sorry I keep referring to this. As you use them, they're going to turn flat. Like that. You don't even notice that it was like this out of the tube. So that comes with use over time. Okay, so what am I doing now? Deep pale orange. Let me just see something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. I have 18. Okay. I got a palette that's a little too small. That's okay. Alright. I'm gonna start. I want to start from lightest to dark. So, I'm gonna take my lemon yellow. Am I gonna take my lemon yellow? I'm like trying to decide what goes in there and then what's gonna come out here. I'm trying to figure this out. The struggle is real, guys. It really is. I really do need some browns. I need all of these. Well, I have the yellow ochre in the other one. You know what? I'm just gonna squeeze all of them in somehow. Okay. So here's the lemon yellow. So nothing really special. All I'm doing is squeezing the paints. They come out very nicely. I can't wait to try these out. And in another video, I'm going to show you different techniques and tips on using your watercolors and how to get started. There's probably a lot of them up on YouTube, but, you know, I want to do my own version because I'm really loving watercolor, and you guys love my channel. Well, a lot of you do. And I want to, like, show you some cool stuff, you know. I have my other tutorial from a couple days ago, which came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. That was a fun thing to do. That is so nice, this pale orange. So nice. But I did learn something, though. Don't squeeze them too much. Don't put too much in the palette, because a little less is more in the sense of watercolor. Some of the things, like when you're working on backgrounds, you're going to need a lot more. But when you're first starting out, you don't need that much. I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, I'm just squeezing these in, you know. But I actually was going to do an art supply haul today, but then I decided to just talk about watercolors, just tips and tricks and stuff. So, before I keep squeezing, after I'm done squeezing these out, well, I'm not going to do them all right now, but a little watery. Ooh, too much. Whoops. I tried to keep it tiny, like that. That's the way you want it, not like that. But it did come down nice. It didn't come down all squiggly, which was good. But yeah, I'm going to put this to the side for now. Oh, one cool thing about this palette, guys, it keeps the paints moist. So I can close this and go back to it later, which is really awesome. So I'll do that now. I want to go over some brushes. And I want to go over paper too. When you're dealing with watercolor, you obviously need brushes and watercolor paint. And I'm going to recommend a paper for you that I currently am using, and I think it's really helpful for everybody to try it. So you need watercolor paper if you're going to work with watercolors. There is no, oh, computer paper. No. It's not going to work. I can promise you that it's not going to work. This is the Skills Paper for Practice Strathmore Watercolor 200 series watercolor paper. And it's cold press. And that's honestly what I used to do all my paintings. And you get 30 pages. The regular set you get 20. Or you can even use mixed media paper, but I really like watercolor paper if I'm just going to do watercolor. But yeah, that's the paper. And then here are my brushes. I have more brushes, honestly. But these are the few that I mainly use and that I keep on my desk all the time. Because I have my acrylic paint brushes, so I try to keep them separate. But these are my watercolors. Some of them were used for acrylics though in the past, but these are the ones I use for now. This one is a Royal Aqualine. It's a round brush. It's size 8. It's very nice. I like it a lot. I've had these Royal ones for a very long time, so they're very good brushes. Here is a Simply Simmons round brush, size 6. And, you know, I would just say I can't go through all the brushes because I'm already running over time that I wanted to stop this video. But, get one that's on an angle. Definitely get one that's like this with the rounded edge. Definitely get a fan brush. Get one a little bigger than mine. Square brush, you definitely want. And I got all my brushes today, see more. Also for those fine details, you want a tiny brush. And for long thin strokes, you want a rigger brush, so like this. So there's a lot of brushes out there, a lot of good options. If you're starting out, I would say Royal. Try Royal out. You can get them in a big set, and they're very nice, and they work great. That's what I would recommend for you guys. And then you can, I never really used anything other than Royal, Simply Simmons, and Princeton. And Reeves. That's all I've ever used, actually. Here are the Reeves ones. I came with that set. But these are like my basic brushes. And then also I have water brushes. I have 3 different water brushes. But I like using these more on the go. I don't like using these really when I'm at home. I like just having my thing. And here's my cup where I put all my water and stuff. And also, you know, you can get 2 cups to do clean and dirty water. That's what I do. And here's my artist tape to make up water and tape the paper down. That way it doesn't wrinkle too much from the watercolors. What else am I missing? Oh, paper towels are really great for textures besides wiping your brushes clean after you use them and stuff. So, yeah. Oh, those are just my markers. Whoops, I meant that. That's a mess. There's my paper towel right here. But I'd throw that one out. But, yeah. So, that's really about it for this video. I unfortunately can't give you too much information on these yet because I have not tried them. But when I do try them, I'll definitely make a video. I'm actually going to be doing just regular tips and techniques with the watercolor, and I'm hoping to also show you some with inking pens. So that might be really helpful for you guys to use a watercolor with ink. So I think that would be an awesome idea. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this was helpful. I'm sorry that I'm really going fast and stuff, but I'm just trying to get everything in 20 minutes. And I wanted to do it a little shorter, but it's like so much information I want to get in, and I talk forever and stuff. So, yeah. But, bye guys. Thank you. Love you all. Thank you, 665 subscribers. Bye, guys.